If you don't got respect, you don't have nothing in this game, man. Respect, you can't buy it. I can't assign you respect. You gotta earn it.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are back in the huddle. This is your boy Leel, and I'm joined by Kenny C, Dalton, and Robert. And we're gonna finish up the show in the program right now. We have on the agenda, LSU defeated Alabama 46-41.
Oh baby, huge game, man.
Talk to me, Kenny C.
This was probably the greatest college football game of the year that we're gonna see, because myself, I'm a big anti-Tide fan. I do not like Alabama.
Me either.
Saban's winning for too long, and the only man, or actually there's two guys, but the biggest name in college football right now is easily Joe Burrow. He balled out, accurate as ever, 31 for 39, 393 yards, 3 touchdowns, with 64 yards on the ground. Dalton, what was your view on this game, man?
Do you know what? I don't think I've ever seen a player in the past 5 years that have made a rise in terms of their draft status that Joe Burrow has. I mean, when we're talking about
this year.
Yeah, absolutely. When we're talking quarterbacks from this potential NFL draft class, I don't think anyone had Joe Burrow as a top 5 quarterback. I don't think he's on anyone's radar.
Got blown out by Bama last year.
The only quarterback that I see that made a leap, similar to Joe Burrow, and I don't even think it's on Joe Burrow's level, is Trevon Boykin, the quarterback at TCU, because he had a year where he struggled terrible. And then they brought in Sonny Cumbie, and they brought him in there and Doug Meacham, and he just took off. And he got drafted to the NFL. Obviously, he had his off-the-field issues and stuff like that. So, but Joe Burrow definitely has improved. And in this game, he threw for 393 yards, 3 touchdowns, 31 of 39 on that Alabama defense.
With all those NFL
guys.
This is in Tuscaloosa. Alabama had not lost a home game since 2015. So, you know, that speaks volumes to Nick Saban and just how well he runs his football team. But hey, LSU is the real deal. And I believe the rankings come out tonight, if they're not out already.
Tomorrow at 9 o'clock.
They had Ohio State at 1. I think after this, they put LSU as 1.
There. But you know what? For Alabama, looking over there at them, Tua played an excellent game. And I was more positive on Tua in a loss than in a win. In a way. Because he put up 418 yards, 4 touchdowns. And mind you, the brother was hobbled. In the beginning,
2 bionic ankles.
In the beginning, he was all right, but then once he started getting hit again, it seemed like he was limping. He didn't, he was hurt.
Yeah. And
he sat in there and made down the field throws, and he played really well. So me personally, I think with this loss, based on Alabama's lackluster schedule this year, they can pack it up. I don't think they're gonna make the college football playoff.
Unless they win the SEC, I think that would really put them back into the debate. I think otherwise,
I think LSU wins it.
The SEC and the Big Ten are 2 of the toughest conferences in football to play in, and definitely among the most interesting. As I spoke on my show, I think there's 4 or 5 ranked teams alone this year in the Big Ten. And then you look at what the Golden Gophers did in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Huge game.
I expect them to move up into the top 7 after that.
I think they're going to stick right at 7 if that's where they're going to go. I don't think they can go any higher than that. But that's a big win at home versus Penn State. I know they didn't have that strong schedule, but that's a big statement win for PJ Fleck and the Golden Gophers.